What's going on, everybody? Getting ready to go on the Commercial Kitchen Chronicles live stream a couple hours from now. And I just wanted to jump on real quick and just share some stuff that's been on my mind. I want to talk about three things that employees need from employers in order to succeed. And without these three things, without employers providing these three things to your employees, you are setting your employees, yourself, and your company up for failure. So the first thing is clear and well-defined expectations. Employees cannot perform if they do not have a target that they are expected to hit. They will not perform properly. You need to make sure you clearly articulate, clearly explain what you expect from your employees. This includes, their appearance, their demeanor, how they communicate, how they perform. In my instance, in being in the trades, the steps that they follow during service calls, interacting with the customers, how they handle the actual repair itself, how they handle the stuff after the repairs, such as ordering parts, scheduling, following up with customers, whatnot. The second thing you need to provide for your employees to succeed is training. You need to give them training that will equip them to reach the target. You can't just throw an employee out there to the wolves and say, here you go, you better meet the standards we set for you. You need to train them in all aspects that you expect them to operate at a certain level. They need to be trained according to your standards and equipped according to your standards to meet your standards. And the last thing that the employees need is accountability. When you hold them accountable to the training and to the standards that you set for them, you help keep them in line and you help keep them moving towards the standards that they need to perform at. Most people do not naturally perform at a high standard. You do have people that are just wired that way, that no matter what they do, they give their all, they give their best. Most people don't operate that way. Most people take the path of least resistance. They do what they can to get by, and they're going to do what they can get away with. Accountability will help each individual employee succeed, or they'll show you that you need to get that employee out of the way. But accountability also keeps the group morale high and keeps the high performing employees at a high performing level. The mediocre employees, it pushes them to do better. And then the lower performing employees will either level up or they'll get out the way. But without those three things, you're going to have a bunch of underperforming employees. Those underperforming employees eventually are going to wear out your mid-level and your top tier employees. And that is going to do nothing but hurt everybody below you, hurt yourself, and hurt your company. So if you're not doing those things, you need to get on track and start providing those things to your company. If you see employees lacking, if you see good employees losing motivation to keep working, and you know that there's a history of employees not operating at a certain standard, ask yourself, have you clearly laid out your expectations? Have you trained them? And have you held them accountable? Chances are you haven't.